your leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Hey everybody, it's Randy filling in for the sports editor Nathan Hutchison tonight. He is traveling due to the Thanksgiving break, but tonight we're going to start the previews of high school basketball, girls and boys in Madison County. Up tonight, Madison Southern, and we'll start with Madison Southern girls, and then we'll move into the Madison Southern boys. Coach, here you go, folks. Watch this.
We're here at Madison Southern High School with girls basketball coach Josh Curtis, here for the Eagle Media Day, and thanks for having us out, Coach.
Thanks.
Well, you guys coming off a great year, district championship, did a lot of special things here last year, and got a lot of great kids back, and so not unexpectedly, the expectations here are high, and a lot of preseason publications have picked you, and so I guess expectations are a good thing, but now you got to live up to them. That's the hard part, right?
Yes, and we played the underdog card the last couple of years, kind of being under the radar, and I guess you have some success, and you start to get on people's radar, and changes the mindset of how you have to prepare leading up to the season and then throughout the season, because we know we're going to get everybody's best shot. There's a lot of good teams out there within the district and the region, so we've got our work cut out for us. I like our team, but we also know we have a long ways to go. But we're excited for what we have.
Did lose some key seniors off that team last year, so there are some holes to fill there.
Yes. Macy Daniels, Morgan Flannery started for a long time here, 3 or 4 years. Morgan's playing college basketball right now. They were great players and they were great leaders. Luckily we are able to bring 7 seniors back this year, so that helps out with the experience. We have a lot of returning players as far as key contributors, both older and younger. So it's not going to be one person to fill Morgan's spot or Mason's spot. It'll just be a collective group, but we like what we have.
Yeah. How about those 7 seniors? You got Reese back and a bunch of other ones, so just kind of talk about all of them.
Yes, there's a lot of them. Having someone like Reese back, she got cleared at the end of September, I believe, and so she's been going full out with practice, and she looked really good. Times you can't tell she ever was injured. She's taking care of it, doing the things that she needs to do, and we know how much of a difference maker she is. She is healthy. We saw that in the last year or two. Tara Wood started a lot of games for us last year. She's going to probably be our best on-ball defender this year. Bella Marley was her and Jake Carter were kind of the contributors with Reese going down last year. They got a lot of the minutes and experience, so bringing two girls like that back. We have Natalie Clark, who has a lot of potential. She had a lot of injuries and different things last year, but she's looked really good so far this preseason. So she can change the game with her energy. We have Kirsten Fraley, who didn't play a lot last year, but you've got to have a Kirsten Fraley on your team. She's a really tough kid. Competes in practice, makes everybody better. And then probably July, we had a senior moved in from Illinois, Megan Carell. Talking to her, she at her old high school, she started since 8th grade, so she's got a ton of experience playing basketball. She's a really good player and a really good kid. So we've got a lot there with those seven.
Yeah, and of course, one of your younger players has already made a big splash in Hadley French, and I mean, one publication says she's the second best player in the 11th region, so that's a great honor.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, I'd go to war with Hadley any day. She's a great player, great kid. She's learning how to become a leader at such a young age. And her basketball IQ is so high. She just always makes the right decision, the right pass. As good as she was last year, we think she's going to have an even bigger jump this year, and we're really excited to see how she grows this year.
Who else is going to make an impact for you then?
The kids we've not mentioned, I think Lacey Sandlin is going to break out this year. She's someone, when you look at her, she looks the part. I think her mind has finally caught up to her abilities. She's really starting to figure out how hard she has to play. When she can do that, she can really, really help us out. And then we have Ashley Neestedt, who started some last year, or six-man. I think Ashley messed up a lot of Morgan's roles from last year as far as the energy, the defense. Just in summer games this past summer, she was able to change the game with just getting her hand in deflections and steals and passing the ball. So she's a huge contributor for us as well.
All right, we'll talk about the schedule and kind of some of the highlight games in there.
Yeah, I think we have a pretty tough schedule. We're going back to Florida, not going to Orlando this year, but going to Daytona. So we'll see some out-of-state teams there. We're playing in the Gateway in Montgomery County. We have a chance to run into Boyd County, who's picked to win their region. And obviously Montgomery County is one of the top two teams in their region. We pretty much play everyone in our region. And, I think our region is as deep as it's been in a while. There's 6-7 teams who really compete and play and beat you on any night. We've got some out-of-region teams as well. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any right now, but I think we're going to get challenged in different spots and see a lot of different styles that you have to see throughout the season to be prepared for the end of the season.
All right, appreciate you having us out. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Coach Bill Bevins, and Coach, you've been an assistant here for a long time, man. How's it feel to finally get that head coaching job and take over your own program?
It feels great. Like you said, I've been here. This is 20 years actually I've been here. So I came in with Coach Buttrey in 2003 and began as assistant at that point and kind of worked my way up and did freshman for a while and done JV for a while, and I've known the whole time, that eventually I would love to be the head coach one day, but just kind of doing my thing and coaching ball every day, and eventually, here we are. So it's worked out.
Yeah, and of course, Coach Newton left not that long ago, so it was kind of late in the process. So I'm sure you were very happy because I know there was interest in the position. So very happy that they chose you to carry on here, huh? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I knew from the beginning when Coach Newton said, I think I'm going to try to apply for this and see what happens. Then, I knew he had a pretty good job, a pretty good shot at getting that job. He does a great job, and I thought he may get it. And at that point, I was like, okay, well, let's go. Let me see if I can get this, and we'll just hopefully keep the train rolling. Yeah, and you step into a great position. I mean, all these kids. The district champs last year, advancing to the region semifinals. Some of the best players in the region are on this squad, so it's definitely a good situation to come into. Oh yeah, absolutely. I like I said, I've known forever that I would love to be the head coach one day, and stepping in right now, we've got a good thing going. We've got some great players. I love these guys. I've coached them all. As they've come up through our system, and I'm super excited. I mean, I realize I'm stepping into a good situation and just ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the rest of your staff. Who you brought on?
Okay, so we've got Christian Pope is still on staff. He's been with us for the last 3 or 4 years. He's been doing our freshman recently, and he's going to move up and have a new role. He's going to do JV for us. Matt Adams is still on staff with us. He's going to be doing our freshmen. So they have 3 guys, including myself, that have been around the system and the staff before, and so all our guys are familiar with us. I'm bringing on a new volunteer assistant. I've got somebody else that's in the building that knows basketball really well that's going to help us behind the scenes. Working with another former player, maybe trying to bring him back as an assistant as well. So, yeah, we got a lot going on.
All right, and basically bring back pretty much your entire team from last year. And I graduated a couple of seniors, but it's a lot of the same kids.
Yeah, so we got a lot of guys back. Yeah, I'm excited about what we returned for sure. We lost some guys that we're going to miss. We had a good senior class last year. Those guys accomplished a lot. But we bring back a lot. We bring back a lot of scoring. We bring back a lot of rebounding. A big percentage of what caused us to be successful last year. So I think we should be right there again.
Yeah, and it's and not only bring them back, but you got that trifecta of the Hudsons and Rose for 2 more years, this year and next year. So those guys are just juniors.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And they've been in our system already for 3 years, so they know how to play and they know what we're looking for, and I mean they're fired up and chomping at the bit.
Yeah, I guess talk a little bit about some of these guys. We'll start off with the Hudson twins there.
So the best word I know for them is fiery or competitive. Those guys just flat get after it every single day. I don't know that I've ever coached 2 guys before that want to win as bad as those 2 for sure.
Yeah, and Big J there.
Yeah, Jay. So Jay's proven scorer. Absolutely. He's got our school record for points in a game. He's got the school record for points in a season. He's really skilled. He's big. He's tall. He's 6'3", 6'4". Skilled. He's just he's ranked as one of the best players in the region, and for good reason. I mean, he can play for sure.
Yeah,
Nabi, I love his his just mentality. So he wins every sprint we do in practice. He's so competitive. Defensively, he's been really good for us. He runs the team. He knows our stuff. He's really good at communicating and getting our guys in the right spots. He stepped up last year as a freshman and had a major role, and is looking to just improve on that this year.
You got the mountain back too, right? Brett?
Oh yeah, Brett's back. I love him, man. Me and Brett have a great relationship. So he gets in there and he battles. He's got nice, big hands that his hands are good. Right? His feet are good. He can move well. And you're not going to move him. So I love having him in the middle, take up space and score and rebound and bang, and just the guys respect him. He's a great addition in there for sure.
Okay, and got Ashton Hazelwood back and a bunch of other kids. So just talk about some other guys.
Yeah, so Ashton came in. He played a lot for us last year as a JV guy, and then played some varsity some. And he was injured a lot last year, and he had to kind of take a step back. But he's healthy now, and he shoots it really well. He guards well. He's really good at talking on the floor and communicating with our guys. He's super positive. I love having him. We've got a couple more guys that I think are going to come in and contribute for sure. Avery Davidson has played a lot for me in the past. He's a soccer player, football player, just all-around great athlete. I think he's going to be in the rotation for sure. I'm looking for some big things from him. We're bringing back some other pieces that I had last year on my JV team that I'm looking to step up and be varsity contributors this year. Micah Whitaker is one of those. Mason Davis is one of those. We've got another kid coming off the football team that I think was not here last year to transfer. His name is Preston Williams. Plays football for us. So I think he may come in and be a big, strong kid that's a leader, and that the guys they respect him from being around him in the hallway and seeing him with the football guys. So I'm really excited. I think we got a lot of pieces to be really successful.
All right. Well, congratulations on finally getting the head coaching job. Yeah. So it's worth the wait, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hey, everybody. That is coaches from Madison Southern, girls and boys basketball. Part of Nathan's previews that he's doing. Tomorrow night, we're going to have on a model while Nathan takes Thanksgiving off. We will be replaying those live tomorrow night on the Richmond Register Sports Channel and Sports Night, Madison County. Thanks for everybody watching. Stay tuned tomorrow night. You'll see the model girls and boys previews. And happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Madison County Emergency Management. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.